Hey guys, what's up? So we're back here at the Wing Chun Science Lab, or WCS, here at the West Shore Plaza. We figured we give you a different view. So I know that you guys are looking at this beautiful view, or you might be looking at these ripped guys here. So if you could just focus for a quick minute right over here to the old man. Boom, there we go. All right, so real quick, I want to give you a story, and then we're gonna set it off, right? So before I mention anything, okay, and I am going to be talking a lot today. These guys do a phenomenal job when I'm not there, but I'm going to talk a lot today. So number one, if you are or you get easily offended with anything, then you should probably stop right now. Okay. Now, if you're still hanging around and you're not the type that gets easily offended, cool. Then you're the type of guy that I would love for you to share and like and comment on these videos. And if you're not that guy, boom, you can stop right now too. Okay, so for everybody else that's on, here's a little story I want to give you. Okay, and I'm going to try to make it quickly. So I started out in my career working in the mailroom. Okay, there's going to be some relevance to this story. So I started out in the mailroom. I'm a Puerto Rican dude from New York City, cliche, working in the mailroom. Okay, no surprise there. Now, in my first couple of years working in the mailroom at a very highly reputable, respectable advertising agency, everybody treated me fine, but everybody treated me like a mailroom guy. Okay, so for those of you who understand what I'm saying, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. Now, there was a kid that happened to start working there a couple of years after me. Now, I am a hard worker. Okay. And I was working almost 24/7. And I love what I do. I put passion in everything that I do. And I was respected as a hard worker for sure. So, what happened is this new kid started, and the kid is cool. All right. Nice guy. No problem with him at all. But he started out working at the salary that I was already working at 2 years into it, and me working like a beast and creating a system for the company to work effortlessly. All right, cool, whatever. So he works at the same salary. Now, he got a little bit more than that, a little bit more attention. Now, what I'm going to say here for the squeamish, okay, is it's not a matter of race. I am not a racist, nor do I even subscribe to the ideology of racism. I just think it's ignorance, okay? I believe in classism, but not racism. But it just so happens he was Caucasian and I am Hispanic. I had been working there 2 years. He worked there his first minute and he was making the same income as I. Now, the story gets even better. So, one day I was in the mailroom with him and a couple of other people, and one of the account executives came by and was asking me if I knew where to buy some pot, or if I even sold it myself. Now, if you guys know me, I don't do drugs, never did drugs, so no, I didn't know where to where to get drugs. But check this out. Not only did the new kid know where to get it, but he knew how to get it because he was selling it. Okay. So, what does all of this have to do with anything? Number one, people would automatically assume the Hispanic, of course, from New York City, will be the guy selling the drugs, right? I got it. Stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason. But boom, they were wrong. It's actually the other way around. But the other thing is, he came in because of nepotism. So the way he got this job was that his parents knew the owner of the business. Okay. So it's no fault of the kids that he got the job. It's not his fault. It's nobody's fault. But he was privileged. So he was able to get the position like this and make the same income like this, just coming right out of college like this, and being a drug dealer like this. That's just a sidebar. And all because of nepotism. It literally was because his parents knew the owner of the company that got him there. So, am I hating? Absolutely not. This is why I'm doing this video today. So, listen, everybody works in their own ecosystem. Everybody has their go to people to go to, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to have a separate page on our website that you will have to pay for. And it's going to be exclusive stuff. Okay. And it's going to be stuff that we talk about that you're not necessarily privy on our Instagram or Facebook or whatever other social media platform for that matter, but you will get it on the website. So that's number one. Number two is I want to build a community so that just like that little story that I just mentioned to you now can work for us. So what do I mean by that? So let's just say, for example, my son works at a prestigious barbershop, okay? And everybody goes in there and everybody gets their haircut and everybody knows of that barbershop. And then he meets a guy who is just starting to get into, the apprentice of barber. And he knows Jojo, and Jojo goes, "Yo, I think I can hook you up, man. I work there. I, I I already know the boss. I'm in there. I could definitely get you in." Boom. The kid comes in. He's got a spot, and for all of the hundreds, if not thousands, of people who were looking for that spot, the kid who knew Jojo was privileged enough to get the spot. Now, of course, the kid has to work hard. Okay, he doesn't just know somebody and come in and not work. Let's say someone Lobo does he's a modern renaissance man, so he does everything, right? So there could be any one particular thing that someone asked him for, right? And instead of waiting on this long line of other places to go to, well, Lobo says, "Yo, bro, I got you. Just come by tomorrow. I'm gonna introduce you to the owner. Me and him are like this. We'll talk about it. Boom, you should be good." Bam, just like that. So this is exactly what goes on in life and has been going on, especially in this country specifically. It just so happens that the game is tilted so that the people who know people are the ones who get the positions. Now, we'll fast forward. We're now in 2022. There's no excuse, or there's no reason why, we whether we're Hispanic, whether we're African American, whether we're Asian, whether we're Caucasian, whether we're whatever, that we can't be our own entrepreneurs, our own walking businesses. We are our brand. So when you see me, you see my brand. When you see Lobo, when you see Jojo, they are their brand. Okay, you are a walking brand, a representative of your brand. So we are going to put together this page that is going to be, again, not only for you to get exclusive stuff, but a community just like the old days of people hooking up people, helping people out so that we can trust each other. Because there is going to be a time, and we're at this time right now, this day and age, where things are going very, very, very bad out there. And if you don't have a clique, if you don't have a group, if you don't have constituents, if you don't have the group of people that you can call yours, a nucleus, you're going to be fending for yourself. Okay. And that's not a good place to be. So if you can just imagine the myriad of things that are going to come out of this community, and that's why you have to pay for it, fortunately or unfortunately, but you're going to be privy to a myriad of exclusive things. And when you become a member, you're actually going to get our little digital logo with a special code on it, and then that'll be yours, and you can keep it and sell it as an NFT. Okay, and that's something you can use for your own digital resources. So I said a lot, and there's so much more to say, but I do want you to know that we are going to put our own place together, our own community together on the WCS website. It's going to be wingchungscience.com/matrix. Okay, so wingchungscience.com/matrix. So right now, if you go there, nothing is up and running. We're going to be flooding it with content, and then when you subscribe, you're going to get my downloadable books. You're going to get the NFT image, and we're going to be doing and selling a lot of other things. But primarily, I want to make it a place of refuge for the people who really want to help each other out in this world, because we're all going to need it. And lastly, and I'm going to shut my face after this, is I made a video a couple of months ago, and I extended an offer to everybody on this whole bartering, right? So again, similar to what I was just talking about now, I don't have $10 in my pocket, but Lobo has a service that I want. So he says, "Hey, don't worry about the $10. Maybe you can create a logo for me, and I'll do the service for you." Boom. None of us exchanged any money, but it's worth more than money. And that's the type of community that I want to build, because we are going to need each other. I want you guys to really get that in your head. We are going to need each other in the very, very, very near future. Okay, so we're building that safe haven. All right, so I'm gonna shut up now. It's a huge intro, and I thank you guys for staying quiet and obliging. All right, what do you think about this, and what do you think like you have to offer? Like this platform is gonna offer. And then I'll give
I
this to
think
you
it's
too.
an awesome idea. There are other special characters out there doing that, and I believe we live up to that. If not bigger,
Above that.
we're gonna be above that. So, it's beyond outside of the matrix. That's right up my alley. You're gonna have exclusive stuff there. A lot of talks that not that we're scared to talk about on here, but this ain't our platforms, right? It's owned by who it's owned by, right? So on there, we'll be able to talk deeper into how we really feel, relationship stuff, life advice, how to escape the matrix. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that honestly, us three, we really live by that. We don't live in the same matrix. I was just telling somebody today at work, I'm like, yo, me and you ain't the same. You're an employee.
Yeah.
All right, you don't tell me what to do. All right, I use this vehicle because it's my vehicle. I'm a partner with your boss. I'm partner with your boss.
Yes.
You're not no one's boss here, right?
Which is different right off the bat.
Yeah. So basically, yeah, I look forward to it. We're gonna be dropping exclusive behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah.
Fight footage will be there first. Exclusive sparring that you never seen before. Me and this guy got so many rounds, and then he's got rounds with other guys that we never posted.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
we're
a
gonna
lot.
continue. So
Yeah.
And then like the firearm stuff.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's things like YouTube and Instagram. They don't allow you to show how to build guns, but other platforms allow you to show how to build guns and everything. Like I want to get into that and start teaching people how to do that. Pretty much anything. I mean, anything that we can't do on these platforms, I'm excited to talk about and do on this platform because it's ours. So I'm excited.
And selling magazines, for example.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna start selling magazines like extended mags and things like that for your guns. So anything that like we're into. I mean, we all got different talents. Like I cut hair for people that don't know. I take photos. I edit videos. I fight. I coach.
He models.
Yeah, I could model if I wanted to. Yes. I want to start selling magazines. I want to start selling like gun parts and things like that. Things that I'm interested in. So Lobo does a bunch of things himself. My dad does a bunch of things. He writes books. So I mean, we all offer a lot. So this website, this link is gonna allow you to kind of like pick whatever you guys want from what we have, and we can barter. We can work. We'll do that. So.
Exactly.
It's gonna be fun.
Resource.
It's gonna be good.
Like a resource.
It's our spot. We don't have to answer to nobody really.
yeah, can't get canceled, uncancelable.
Yes. That's the main thing. Let me just real quick. Yeah, so that's the thing, all right? I want you guys to understand. It's our
No.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did
No,
it
you
go
good.
off? Oh, it's on. Sorry. Yeah, it's our platform, it's our page, it's our thing. And again, it's not just a matter because it's ours, but it's because whatever is ours, we want to make yours. And of course, if you're paying for the service, it is going to be yours. Those services are going to be there. But I really want to emphasize on the part that we're building a community of like-minded people in order for us to help each other. I'm hoping that the story that I gave you, which is a real life story about myself in the mailroom and the whole, nepotism and having someone start because their father was the friend of the owner. I want all of us to have that. I want all of us to have that. Hey, Lobo, man, do you know that gym, that WCS? I always see you. Do you know if maybe Joseph would like to talk? Joseph? Yeah, he says, yeah, I know, Joe. Come down. Talk. We're gonna talk to him.
Yeah.
Right where we know each other, we
Hook
can
us-
hook each other.
up. 'Cause bullets are expensive nowadays, and if anyone that works at a gun store that wants to hook a brother up, we could talk. We could talk business and try to barter and stuff like that. Anything really. We just work. But
Exactly.
we got a lot that we want to say. Like as you see, like there's a lot of times in our podcast that we got to stay quiet, and like there's so much more that we want to say, but we just can't. So this is gonna allow us to say anything we want to say.
Exactly. And just to echo what he was saying, it's not a matter of us being fearful or scared to say what
Being
we want to
smart.
say.
If we say we get canceled, then people don't learn.
And people
anyway,
don't
so-
learn and they don't know about us. Exactly. But when we're on our platform, we say whatever we want. So and this is true for you guys too, like whatever you say. So today you might be the popular dude, right? And you might say something wrong, and then Instagram cuts you off, Facebook cuts you off, YouTube cuts you off, your friends cut you off. Yeah, your fam. I mean, you get cut off, and then what? What platform? What place? Where would your voice be? And that's what this place will be, because there is no censorship in that way, because this is a platform that's outside of that. Okay. Now, of course, we don't want any haters, and they will be kicked off. But as far as you saying what you want to say and how you say it and showing some respect and decorum, of course, man, that's always welcome. That's what this platform is for. On top of the fact that we're going to be building, like I said, a community of people that are like-minded, and that I believe we will excel much, much faster. You'll see that when everything comes together, how important this is going to be, where you can just go to a place of community of like-minded people with different skill sets, and then make a shout out. Hey guys, I got a size 9 shoe, man. I got these special shoelaces that I'm looking for. Boom, someone from across the country is saying, I got those shoelaces, man. I'll send it to you now. FedEx. It's going to be whatever. And that's how we should work. So that money isn't necessarily a concern or issue. Again, I'm not naive that we need money, but we want to make sure that this platform continues to grow. So part of the cost is obviously all of the time that we're going to be putting into it, and all of the efforts that we'll be giving just to have the videos on the server and all of the other downloadable stuff. But so anyway, that's what I wanted to echo. It's not a matter of us being scared. It's just a matter of us being smart. Yeah. So when you go to another platform, you're basically a visitor there. But over here, we would like to say that this is ours. Yeah. So anyway, that's pretty much it. All right. So keep on a lookout. There's going to be a lot of things changing, and for the better. And really, if you guys just don't get it yet in your head, this is a community that we're building for all of us. Okay. So think about how you will be valued and getting value out of this. That's the whole point. All right, we're going to finish off like we always finish off. I'm going to take this knuckle right here. Well, boom, this one right here. And we're going to just go straight for the thing.